If you want to sell more stuff, you have to understand why people buy. And it's very easy. It's very simple to understand because there's only 4 reasons that people buy. Okay. Welcome everybody. My name is Joe Weiner. I'm really glad that you're here. This video is going to be super short. These are the only 4 reasons that people buy. Okay. So no more, no less than this. There was an old cartoon that I used to watch with my siblings. I got 5 siblings, and we all used to sit down on Saturday mornings. And there was, I can't remember what the show was called, but there's a little penguin, and he always got hot chocolate. And every time he would get hot chocolate, he would say, I want 3 marshmallows, no more, no less. And so whenever I think of an exact number, I think of that little penguin guy. So let's get into it here. So here are the 4 reasons people buy. Again, no more, no less. Price, service, quality, and exclusivity. If you have the lowest price possible, people are going to buy, right? This is why Amazon is successful. This is why Temu is successful right now, right? If you have excellent quality, they will buy. Ridge Wallets is one of the most expensive wallets in terms of D2C, DTC, but it's different and it's excellent quality, right? But they also have some knockoffs on Amazon, but they continue to succeed. Why? Because of their quality. They're fantastic quality wallets, and they grow because of this quality. If you have great service, quick delivery, easy returns, guarantees, great support, people are going to buy. Again, we've talked about this before, but Chick-fil-A, they built their entire business specifically off of offering great service, right? And if your product can't be found elsewhere, they will buy, all right? So if you have an exclusive product that only you have, and you're the only one that sells it in this way, people are going to buy. There is a new, this week, today is the 17th of November. This week there was a thing that came out of a brand new billionaire in America. And this billionaire was somebody that if you gave me a million guesses, never would have had any idea, but he is. And the reason why is because he simplified everything. Okay, Todd Graves is the owner of Raising Cane's Chicken Tenders, and they are a huge business in the United States, and he is worth $7.6 billion. And the only thing that Todd did was he simplified his business, made his price competitive, and then made his chicken tenders as quality as possible and made his service as good as possible. So Todd knocked out 4 things at once, right? Exclusivity on his chicken tenders. The way that he makes his chicken tenders is different than everybody else. They don't look or taste or feel like a Chick-fil-A chicken tenders, right? Their quality is a lot different than a Chick-fil-A chicken tender. The service is a lot different than other chicken places or other fast food places, and the price is also a lot different than other fast food places. Okay, and the price makes it seem exclusive and quality. Okay, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's justified, right? And so the service that you get when you go in there is great because there's literally only 4 things that you can buy, maybe. Okay, and so when you go in there, they're like, oh wow, this is great because this is easy for me to buy. You know, it's quality food. It's exclusive. I don't get this service and this combination of good food, good service, and these types of chicken dinners anywhere else. And the price is reasonable for what I'm getting. Right? And so Todd knocked out all of these and he's worth $7.6 billion. And all he did was sell 4 things. And one of those was chicken tenders. One of them was French fries. Okay? So if you want to sell more stuff, then you got to knock out these 4 things. Right? Honestly, you can make an entire business with just one of these. Exclusivity, quality, service, I would say Mercedes-Benz does these pretty well. Price is really just kind of what McDonald's does or did in the past. It's kind of expensive now, but service is, it's pretty good. Chick-fil-A, did service and quality is good. Exclusivity is also pretty good, especially when they started out. What are some other businesses? Apple, that they don't really compete on price. They compete on service and quality. Other people make computers, so I wouldn't really lump in exclusivity, maybe a little bit, but definitely service and quality, make Apple what they are. What are some other businesses? I'm looking around the office trying to figure out what other things here. But yeah, I mean, it's really basic. Don't overcomplicate it. Todd Graves is now worth $7.6 billion because he understood these 4 things. The dude sells literally 4 things, and he gets all of this. Okay, so if you understand this, I'm not saying that you're going to make 7.6 billion bucks, but you're going to do pretty darn well. Now, if you liked this video, this kind of simple approach, okay, is something that I have been a fan of since I started out, like keeping it as simple as possible and trying to get the most growth possible for anything that I'm doing, whether that's growing my own businesses, whether that's growing my clients' businesses, whatever it is, I keep things as simple as possible. And that allowed me to kind of discover the proprietary system for growth that I use for my businesses and my clients. Okay, and our whole mantra is stripping things away and then growing from the inside out. Instead of trying to add a bunch of stuff on top, you can optimize your business so well that you're making the most bang for your buck and you're getting the most revenue possible without the overwhelm or stress and anxiety that usually comes with scaling a business. Okay, it's a lot easier than people make it, but they try and overcomplicate it by hiring a bunch of freelancers and agencies and all these softwares, and just they do too much. Okay, so if you want to scale without overwhelm and without stress, then go to creativeroas.com and you'll have the opportunity to do that in one of three ways. Where am I? One of three ways. Okay. So the first way that you can do it is you can get the entire breakdown of that proprietary system for growth from me directly. It's free to do that. You just have to put in your email and your name, and it's free to do that. The second thing that you can do is you can get the breakdown of the system that we use for emails. Right? There's a two-step email process that we use that literally takes a fraction of the time of normal emails that people send out for their brands, and then it makes them perpetual. It shows you how to automate the entire process so that no matter when your people are coming into your email list, you're continually making sales from them. All right. And then the third thing that you can do to scale without this overwhelm is you can book a call directly with me or somebody on my team. Okay, and so when you do that, you're going to get an idea of where you're at right now and where you want to go, and you'll get clarity on the gap between those two places. And then our goal is to give you some action points and a blueprint on how to close that gap. It's very basic, very easy to do. And by the end of the call, you'll have a full idea of your business and where you're at, and then kind of the milestones that you need to hit with kind of a tactical game plan on getting there. So if that's something that you're interested in, go to creativeroas.com or click the link somewhere around here, and I will see you over there. So hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you for your time.